Welcome Sagittarius, this is your reading for the month of March 2022, and let's see what do you have for this month. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, might not apply to all of you, so don't freak out if I'm gonna say something that you don't like to hear anyway. Oh boy, all right. Well, that Ten of Swords, it's not a pleasant card. It's not an easy card, energy to work with or to go through, yeah? So you started with the Ten of Swords. This one, as you can see, this is not a pleasant one. Okay, for you Sagittarius, you're gonna have to be careful because you have the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Swords. And you have the Four of Swords. Watch it with your health. Just as a warning, just be careful with your health. If there are some situations that you feel like you are down on the ground and you're done, you're finished, there is hope there. There is hope. The Ten of Swords is telling you, don't give in, don't quit, push forward. You will find the strength to stand up and say, I'm not gonna let this put me down and define how my life is going to be from this moment forward. Whatever the situation you're gonna have, some of you, maybe your illusions, your desires, your hopes, your wishes, whatever you create in your imagination, some things might be destroyed for now. Maybe it's not going to happen, whatever you wish or you hoped for. But it's not lost. Not everything is lost. Maybe it's not the time. Maybe you have to go through this pain, through this feeling like despair. You have to go through that, or it's just fear. But the truth is going to come out. The victory is going to come. But what do you learn from this situation that you feel like that's it? This is the end. I can't do anything else. It can be anything. You can feel like I was hoping that I will get this, or I will do this, or I will have this. And for some reason, something doesn't go right. For now, it's going to be better later. Just don't despair. Go within and search for an outcome, search for a clue, a direction, what you should do. What do I have to learn from this? But if there is some issue, some health, either with you or somebody else, maybe you hoped that this person is going to be better. Maybe they need to go through some surgery, some medical intervention, or maybe they need to go to get a second opinion, a second set of treatment, and they need to spend some time to recover. Yeah, you might have to go if you are in this situation, or you deal with somebody else that is in that situation. No matter what, it can be health related, it can be mental, because with the swords are the mind, and you feel like, how can I help this person? And then you're gonna stay quiet. You're gonna get in touch with people. And then you're gonna take action. You're gonna do what you have to do, and everything is gonna be okay. It's gonna be like a new beginning, a new start. You're gonna see the light at the end of the tunnel. You're gonna see, let's say, the things that you wanted will come. But what do you learn? What do you learn as a spiritual, physical understanding? What do you learn from all that? You're gonna need to swallow some truth. You're gonna need to accept some truth. And sometimes it's not easy. It's not easy for us to maybe accept that somebody else did something to hurt us. or maybe you yourself did that, or the fact that you didn't take any action, that it's an action also, by not taking an action, not doing something, not speaking your truth. Maybe you notice, some of you Sagittarius, you might notice someone that it's not in good shape when it comes for mental health, physical health, and you just don't want to say something. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to say to that person, hey, you better go to the doctor. You better do this. You better seek a second opinion. Or you push you push the medical, like nurses or doctors, to try something else, to do something for you or for other person. But you will feel like either you're not going to speak, you're going to be afraid to speak, and you're going to hope that everything is going to be okay, and something happens, and then you're going to feel guilty. Why didn't I speak my truth? Why didn't I say something? So if you are in this situation, either it's financial, health related, legalities, you're going to need to confront that discomfort. It's not pleasant, but don't bury your head in the sand and say, yeah, well, you know what, it's going to be okay. Somehow it's going to be okay. I think in March, for some of you Sagittarius, you're going to have to take the bull by horns and say, you know what, I don't like this. It's really painful. It's uncomfortable. It's very stressful. My mind is exhausted. My body is exhausted. You're going to have to find the strength to move forward, to take action, to seek answers, to stay quiet and listen. And listen, what do you feel? And, well, you listen to the thoughts that come into your mind. Maybe you ask a question as a guidance, as a direction, but in quiet times, and then the answer will come. It's going to be like a disclosure, and then you're going to take action and you're going to do what you have to do in collaboration with other people, working with other people, asking other people to come to your aid, and then everything is going to be fine. But if you get paralyzed with fear, with pain, with despair, remorse, whatever you feel, nothing is going to be done. And this pain and problems, they're going to be there. Don't get drunk with water. Don't get drunk with water hoping and wishing this issue or problem away, because that's not going to happen. Don't think someone is going to be there to help you or other person. You're going to do what you have to do, and you're going to have to ask other people to come to your aid, to help you, to give you a direction. Do you know, I am in this situation. Do you know someone that went through this? Or maybe you're not going to ask that person to give you a direction. But by speaking your truth, by talking about the issue that you have, someone, the other person that listens to you, will say either they went through that situation and they fixed it this way, or they heard about someone else that went and they will tell you what they did, and so on. The ball is rolling, yeah. If you want a new lease on life, because, well, with the Ace of Rods, it's a new start, it's a new beginning, and you have two aces here. This is the action, but you're gonna have to be careful, because you have, the swords are a little bit sharp, yeah, the swords are sharp. So also the swords are the communication, the way we talk. So when we are under stress and we panic, we kind of lose our filter. We're going to desperation, and then we say things, hurtful things, things that people will say, well, if you're going to be this way, I better turn my back and say, you know what, you're on your own, manage your issues. Yeah. So if you want a new lease in life, a new beginning, a new start, to move away from a painful, difficult situation, then you're going to have to take the bull by horns, control communication, the words that you're going to speak. sit by yourself, ask the answers, and the answers will come. And then take action and do what you have to do. The situation can be salvaged, can be saved. But do you panic? Do you freeze? Do you go in fight or flight? Depends. But also, if some of you Sagittarius, you have some issues, legalities that you have to deal, you know, legal documents, legal papers, legal whatever, you know, that is. For the truth, it's going to take a little bit slower to come out. Yeah, you might have to wait for something to come in order for the truth and the desperate situation and the feeling of despair to be fixed, resolved, and put to rest once and for all. Yeah, if some of you have this kind of issues, legalities, all that. But take care of yourself. Don't let yourself hoping that I'm gonna feel better, this is gonna go away, or you know, you're gonna have to do something, or other people around you gently tell them, well, you see, because you did this and all your life, that's why you have this health issue. No, just try to be there for people to help them as much as you can. Yeah, just stay quiet and listen for the answers, and feel how does it feel, the answer that comes, the thought in your mind, how does it feel? Is your body relaxed when that clue comes, or the thought in your mind, or your stomach is in a knot? You will know which answer is, you know, in your favor. Yeah. Okay guys, well, this is it for your reading. Talk to you next time.